I was doing an interview with Prabhas just before the release of Saho, and he was telling me about how shy he is, to the point where he gets uncomfortable if there are too many people, even on the set. And, I was just wondering, what is it like to have a shy co-star? Does it ever get in the way?
You know, actually, he's not very shy when he's on set in terms of, I don't know what he's telling people, but we've had a blast shooting the film. Like, I guess with me, he's been very chilled out and comfortable, I would say. Also, it's a love story. It's not like a regular action flick. So we have been shooting from day one together. So we did bond in terms of, ensuring that the chemistry is great on screen and all of that. So he's been a total, like, he's quite a goofy person compared to the Bahubali that you see that he is, in action hero. He's quite goofy, which kind of suits my personality because I think I'm pretty goofy too. So we've had a blast shooting the film.
And he's never shy when you're actually shooting.
The producers of this film are his friends, so I guess he's very comfortable shooting it, but it's been a lot of fun. I would say he keeps ragging me on set about something or the other. He's actually very naughty. I think he's just shy with people he doesn't know.
It's an interesting journey that you've had, Pooja. You've gone through the of course the pageant beauty contest route into movies, doing in Telugu cinema, then Mohenjo-daro 4 years ago. And it's interesting that you are at this current moment a far bigger star in the South than you are in Bollywood, right? How do you handle that? Is that weird? Because I remember Priyanka Chopra saying to me that it was very weird for her to like go into Hollywood and then have to introduce herself and explain to people how massive she is, right? And it does. She said, your ego takes a hit, but it's fine. That it's what is required. Is it that situation for you, or is it actually empowering because all your eggs are not in the same basket and you are in a position to choose?
So it's funny that you asked me that because it really is the power to choose, I think it's very empowering, I have to say, because after Mohenjo-daro didn't work, being someone who's not from this industry, I feel like your second film becomes bigger than your first film in a lot of ways. People come and they say that nobody is like thinking, did she go to acting school? She didn't go. There's no concession that's giving, and it becomes like your show reel, your audition to the world. And then it doesn't work. The film doesn't work. And you think that it's the biggest launch. There's Hrithik Roshan, Ashutosh. Exactly, right? Yeah. And it doesn't work. And then I'm like, okay, now my second film has to be something that, is better or gives me more eyeballs, So I got a lot of offers. I have to say, I did get a lot of offers. But I personally didn't want to be doing anything. And at the same time, there were bigger films coming in the South. And I believe that, work attracts work. So I kept saying no for some time for the South films. And then I said, you know what, work is coming. These are big films. Let's go ahead and do it. And slowly it just happened that people accepted me in Telugu cinema. They're very possessive about me. I have to say, when, I announce my Hindi films, you should just see the South fans. They're just like, what does this mean? And, they're really possessive. And I think South and Hindi works in very, very different ways, They love their stars. They idol worship their stars. And I don't think you get that kind of fan following is crazy. And what it has done is also given me this reach, this pan-India reach, which today I can capitalize on in a lot of ways. Yeah. So because I was doing well down south, I said no to a lot of films in Hindi. I mean, I don't want to take any names. They didn't do very well. They didn't do well for the characters that I was offered. So I think it's great. It was empowering. I'm actually really, really blessed that, today a Rohit sir also has seen my films down south, and it's been actually a film. We've been trying to do a film together. I've been like, and finally this film has worked out. So I think people are looking at South. Now the borders are kind of getting blurrer, I would say, between,
Absolutely.
Bahubali did that in a lot of ways. It's like the director of Parasite said, that if you get over that 1 inch barrier
Subtitles.
of subtitles, you'll actually like immerse yourself into a whole other world.
Yeah.
So it's great. It's given me that leverage, I would say.